Second down now after the pass completion. And the play clock's running down. On second down, here's Osweiler. He's got time. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. Third down.
So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Osweiler. Dumps it complete to Miller. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
And he got it done in the passing game on that play. It was almost like a run because he caught it right around the line of scrimmage. Either way, he got a big chunk of yards after making the catch.
And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Now a run. This is Alfred Blue. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Play clock winding down. Now Osweiler on second down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's brought down. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Second and goal to go now. They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage loss. Here's Miller. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Looking at this situation, if you're at the 1, the 2, maybe you go for it. From here, you kick it.
I agree. I think you have to get points in this situation. 4th down, I don't chance it at all. I put the points on the board and go back and regroup.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that'll make this a 7-point game. So give them 3 there. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they couldn't punch it in.
And credit this defense, too. That was the old bend but don't break approach, but it kept the offense out of the end zone.
Now it's Nick Novak back out following his field goal to send it away. Now it's Patterson. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over, and they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football, comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to give them a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth. It's a gain of 14 there, and that leads to a Minnesota first down.
And that's how you run the football and run it successfully. Big-time chunk of yardage picked up, but why? Offensive linemen won at the point of attack. Their leverage way better than the defenders. The low man wins when you're getting underneath and trying to move people. And that's exactly what happened on that play. The offensive line moved the defensive front, created space, and the end result, a fantastic run.
They run again on first down. Peterson. And he takes it across midfield to the 45. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Now a second down throw for Bradford. It's caught. Michael Pruitt. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. They come out here in the I. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 12. And it'll be a Minnesota first down.
For so many years, I was convinced it was a myth, you know, because you always hear about the smaller running back. Oh, he gets lost. You can't find him. And sometimes that's part of his genius. But it's true. You get behind big offensive linemen, the defensive line guys trying to find him, trying to peek around people to see him, and he gets lost. But this guy gets lost in a good way for his offense, picking up big yardage.
There were a couple holes there, partner. Was that zone coverage?
That's exactly what it was, Brandon. When you see man-to-man, that defender runs with the receiver. In this case, they were just taking care of their zone coverages, their responsibilities on the field, and the offense found the open space.
J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down.
J.J. Watt makes another tackle there, and it's for a minimal gain. And let's face it, if that's all you're going to get running the ball, you're not going to have much success against him and his team.
Or, yeah, you better find a way to go around J.J. Watt, which isn't easy to do.
It's really not, because you got to try everything. Can you go around him? Can you go by him? Can you influence him to get him out of position so maybe you can wall him off? He's a really sharp, intelligent player, as well as a physical specimen. These are not the runs that you worry about early in the game. These are runs that you're establishing now for later in the game, trying to wear a defense down and create holes that you'll exploit later.
And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
Second and goal. Defense digging in again here. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Adrian Peterson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. Blair Walsh on to attempt the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. And return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Eric Kendricks in on the tackle. 1:59 to go in the first half. More from Minneapolis after this. At halftime, at a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando, where Larry Ridley is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. On second down, Osweiler. On the right side, this is Miller. A big play that time on the catch and run. 36 yards.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. The throw on first down with Osweiler. He's got time in the pocket. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And quickly they get to the line. That one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
10 yards still left on second down. Here's Osweiler to throw. And that is incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. Third down here. And the Vikings with an extra defender in the secondary on third.
Playing coverage here.
From the shotgun, Osweiler. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
Can you do any more work or make it more dramatic for not much gain than what we just saw there? Did you see how his toes got down? Tip-tap, got him down. But what did he get out of it?
He sold the sizzle. He just had no steak.
I mean, was it 1 yard?
Yeah, plays like that, you at least expect a first down there, just 1 yard. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
And out now come the Vikings. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And the spin looked pretty, but more for style points as the real estate evaporated quickly there. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now Bradford on second down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. So 3rd down, just 1 yard to go. and the hard count might have got him. This might be a first down.
Automatic first down.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Bradford on first down. Johnson with a completion over the middle. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So we're back in the offense getting set following the call of that timeout. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Bradford again. Surveying the field. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, that's the type of pass play that you need to wait for routes to develop. You need a little time in the pocket, but that's hard to do when you got people in your face.
On 3rd and 1, here's Bradford. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. First down, Bradford. Wright's got it. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Four yards remaining now on 2nd down. To the air again with Bradford. Finding time. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Really good job by the offense there. Every second counts right now. So for them to get out of bounds and save some time, that's a nice move.
Open man is Treadwell, and he's got it for a Minnesota touchdown. Laquan Treadwell with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Vikings are able to strike for 6.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. Extra point try now for Walsh. And they will take a 7-point lead now. And so we have the touchdown. Now here's Blair Walsh to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. They come up in an offset eye. They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Osweiler. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter.
Let's go.
Final play of the half. It's Osweiler. And that is incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with the Vikings on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando as we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Both teams have played a clean first half and that there are no turnovers to this point. That being the case, it's no surprise that we have a very close game at halftime. All right, let's get it going. Here's the first half highlights. 3rd and long. Wilford's got the sack here. This will go for a loss of 7. Third down from inside the 10. Osweiler's going to find his mark, and he caps off the 7-play drive with a score. The lead grows to 4. Now to late in the second. Still late in the first half. Treadwell's got the catch here on the quick pass, and he'd cap off the 8-play drive with a TD. Vikings up by a touchdown. So that'll do it for us here in Orlando. For the call of the second half, let's hand it back over to Brandon and Charles. Brandon.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. And now out comes Houston. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
Well, so much for him being bottled up throughout the day. Finally finds a way to break through and get a really nice gain. The defense had felt great about what they had going. Now they've got to turn their attention to getting it back in that direction. Can they bottle him up again? Because I'd say after that run, confidence is pretty high for him.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-round. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
Miller, the lone setback. Osweiler. That one complete to Anderson. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Time running out here on the play clock. This is the running back, Blue. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I would not want to be an offensive lineman in today's NFL, especially not a center or a guard, if you got to deal with these massive defensive tackles who could not just beat you with strength, but they can beat you with quickness and guile as well. They can get upfield and make plays. And a lot of times what they're taught, just go ahead and tackle everyone that comes in your area and keep the one with the ball.
The play clock's running down. Now Osweiler on second down. And he whips that one incomplete there. C.J. Fedorowicz, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
Normally he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion. Out of the gun, it's Osweiler. He's got time. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete.
Oh, he caught it. Just couldn't get the feet down. Couldn't get that toe tap sequence, right? I was ready to call him tippy toes if that one was completed.
Here's Shane Leckler now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we've got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
Peterson alone in the backfield. They'll get the football here. Oh, spinning away. Adrian Peterson, the 40, 30, past the 20, 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Adrian Peterson, 77 yards. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out-leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
Walsh now for the PAT. And the lead is up to 14. And so we have the touchdown. Now here's Blair Walsh to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And we focus on Lamar Miller as he heads back out there and gets set to go again on offense. And the numbers show the improvement, and this is kind of what we thought we would expect to see from him. I know we overanalyze these things sometimes, but what switch? What's flipped that switch?
Sometimes I think when you're as great as he is, you just kind of roll out each game and expect good things to happen. And that's not always the case. Those guys on the other side of the ball, they're the NFL 2 for a reason. So maybe at halftime he gets a chance to...
Lamar Miller, the 30, and all the way down to the 24-yard line. A huge play there for Houston. 47 yards on the ground. So a spectacular run, but not his career long that he had of 97. That was December 14, I believe.
97 yards. That's obviously why they run the type of sprints they run in the offseason. Longer than that to build up the lung capacity. 97 yards, I'm exhausted.
On 1st and 10, it's Osweiler. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. C.J. Fedorowicz, his second touchdown on the season. And the Texans have cut it to within a score. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. Would you work your tight end into it? That's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good. Now it's Novak on. He'll send this one away following the touchdown. And here comes Diggs. Oh, he shifts past him. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, get into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. They run again with Peterson. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1. Defense has to stand tall here, 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's Peterson. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. They'll need to get the play off quickly. On 2nd down, here's Osweiler. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
On 3rd down, Miller. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
Play clock winding down. On 1st down, Osweiler. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Miller will get it. He has been busy today. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 2nd down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are you going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Ooh, with a juke. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. A big conversion there on 3rd and 3. 37 yards.
Well, that's one of the main responsibilities of a safety in any defense. A long way downfield before he's able to corral him, but that's why you have him on the field, the last line of defense.
He made the play. I don't know if it'll be remembered. They're probably so mad that the run went for that long.
Wonder if they were thinking pass in that situation as opposed to run and being caught a little bit out of position. Fortunately, he was able to track him down.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. Time running out here on the play clock. They'll try and run again with blue. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They isolate Hopkins on the left side. The play clock's running down. Now they'll throw it with Osweiler. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target. And that'll make it 3rd down. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Let's go!
They go play action now. Osweiler. He's got time in the pocket. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Linval Joseph in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs. They covered well, allowed for the sass.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
On is Nick Novak now for the Texans field goal. From the right hash. This from 45 yards away. They'll need to get the play off quickly. And Novak's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So as it turns out, that sack does not wind up costing him, at least in terms of getting points. They get 3.
Yeah, once you see your quarterback go down the backfield, you think, uh-oh. But fortunately for them, their kicker came to the rescue and made sure they got something out of that drive after all.
Now it's Nick Novak back out following his field goal to send it away. This is taken at his 4. Then he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They start the drive with Peterson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
So while the offense has had a big day, no one on that side of the ball is excited about seeing a loss like that. Their goal, to make every play positive. And when you have a bad one like that, your next goal is to not let it spiral into more.
Now a 2nd down throw for Bradford. Over the middle here to Rudolph. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Bradford on 1st down. And complete. Right side, the tight end Rudolph. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Another tote for the workhorse here this afternoon, Peterson. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. Second down, Bradford to the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were. And this week, as the numbers show, just not as crisp. I don't know what it is, arm strength or what, but just not the same as last week, right?
One of the things we noticed last week, was the ability to look off defenders. You know, look in one direction to set them up, move them in that spot, and then come back in the opposite direction and hit open receivers. Today, what we're seeing is him just kind of locking on to people. Okay, here it is. I'm just going to throw it. Maybe he has just too much confidence in his arm. For whatever reason, not nearly as sharp or crisp as we saw in the game last week.
Yeah, absolutely. Here's Brandon Fields now. Remember, though, he did have one blocked earlier. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want the...
Can't find anyone, and down he goes. Osweiler sacked. The first-time Pro Bowler a year ago, Everson Griffin, in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Play clock winding down. Now Osweiler on second down. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They isolate Hopkins on the left side. Time running out here on the play clock. 3rd and long. It's Osweiler. Hard throw, incomplete. Here's Shane Leckler now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And it's fielded at the 34. Oh, shifty. Whoa. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Viking football here as they take possession. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They run once more with McKinnon. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. So following the run, we'll see what they do here on 3rd down. They run it with McKinnon. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
Here's Brandon Fields now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Marching back out there, ready for the next possession. Here comes the Vikings defense. Their stay on the field last time was short-lived with a 3-and-out. See if they can get some more of that.
And ordinarily, you want to be on the field playing, right? But 3-and-outs, that's almost gold to a defense. Get to the bench, get some rest, turn the ball over to your offense.
We'll see what they can do here, see if they can force another 3-and-out. Now Osweiler. So 2nd and 10 here. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They isolate Hopkins on the left side. Again on 2nd and 10 now. It's Osweiler setting up the screen for Miller. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and they're going to have a 3rd down. Running down. Here's a give to Miller. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. Here's Shane Leckler now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Taken in at the 22. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. And now out comes Minnesota. They got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially, no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. A nickelback added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, Bradford. A dump down to McKinnon. And he's got enough for the 1st across midfield to the 48. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, Bradford surveying the field. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll run it now out of the gun. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Let's face it, when you have a guy who can pick up those types of runs and keep the chains moving or stay ahead of the chains, you're making everyone else on offense happy because you're opening things up to allow for a whole lot of different play calls.
Here again is McKinnon. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Second and 5. Now Bradford on 2nd down. He finds his man Johnson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. From the red zone now, Bradford. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. From the gun, Bradford finding time. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. From the 4, it's second and goal. Now McKinnon. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down. So backed up to the 6 now. Third and goal. Third and goal, Bradford. That's caught at the 2. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Their dangerous wide receiver. His second touchdown on the season. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. And that score gives them a little more separation and a bigger lead.
A little more of a comfort zone now. They can do more things defensively, maybe take a few more gambles as they try to continue to extend their lead.
Extra point try now for Walsh. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. And so we have the touchdown. Now here's Blair Walsh to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Let's go. Green, 39.
Second and 10. It's Osweiler again. And that'll be incomplete. Jalen Strong, the intended receiver. And it's third down. Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third. Miller, the lone setback. On third down, Osweiler. He's got time. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. And nobody was open downfield there. Looked like a pretty clear throwaway.
Yeah, definitely was that. I'm wondering why there wasn't intentional grounding. I know they're saying there's a receiver there in the area. Those down quarterbacks, they get away with everything.
Spoken like a true defensive back, Mr. Davis.
Did that come out?
It did.
Okay.
Here we go. It's Osweiler on 4th down. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to fire one. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big connection on that one. 30 yards.
We know it's tough enough to pick up first downs on 3rd down plays, but when you go for it on 4th down, sometimes you're actually just praying, and on that play, the prayer was answered.
And now a first down following that long gain.
Green 39! Green 39!
They'll need to get the from midfield now. Here's Osweiler. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down.
Here we go.
To throw again is Osweiler. And he's got him over the middle. Fedorowicz. And he's brought down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They go play action here on 1st down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Offside. Defense. Still 2nd down.
2nd down, offense behind the sticks here. 2nd and 13.
Let's go. Green 39! Green 39!
And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Miller, the lone setback. Now it's Osweiler. Griffin's got it, middle of the field. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Now Osweiler. Let's discuss now this performance as it relates to the last one. You know, a week ago, and he saw it. Some pinpoint accuracy. He's displaying that again.
That was a fun film session for us, wasn't it? Able to kick back and watch him work. And what we saw was a confident leader, a guy in control, making excellent throws at times. And he's brought that with him in this ball game as well. And I'm starting to think that he's starting to feel like, yeah, I've got this thing down pat. And I think the team will come along with him.
And Novak's kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense and over the post.
So a little under 50 seconds to go. Plenty of time if they can get this onside kick. And the Vikings hands team able to recover. And that should just about do it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Here's McKinnon. Oh, nice move. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play.
Here we go. Blue 45. Blue 45.
McKinnon. And not much. And now the Texans want to call another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. They come out here in the eye. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Now, hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. They go down to a knee and a sigh of relief as they are into the win column for the first time this year. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.